tutorial. So today guys, we'll be doing an ace scaling or a bridal fan gele, anyone that you call it. So I'm still using this same asho, a 3-layer, 1, 2, 3, as you can see. It's a 3-layer or 3 layers. That's what I'm going to be using today. So for this style that we're doing today, the ratio is 70-30. So for you to share the ratio for this particular style of gele, now you have to use 70-30, which is one side will be longer than the other. Now I'm holding 50-50. Half of this gele now is 50-50. As you can see, 50-50. So I'm going to add strength to one of the 50. I'm going to remove strength and add to one of the 50. So as this is 50-50 now, if I should fold it half again, it will be what? 25. Right now, this is the 50. Let me remove it. This is the 50, right? Now this is another 50. For me to get the 25, I have to divide this 50 again into half, right? So this is what? 25. So I have 25 here. So this is 75 and this is 25. For me, while I need 70-30, so I'm going to use my thumb. I told you guys that this, we assume that this is 5 inch. So I'm going to start from there. This is 25. This side is 25. So I'm going to start from there and collect another 5 like this. Then I'm going to take it from there. So this is what? This is 30 now. 25 plus that 5 I know. This is 30 and this is what? 70. So we have gotten the 70-30. Say hi. Hi. Right now, this is the measurement we did, right? 70-30. This is the middle point. So for me to start pleating, I'll have to move down. This is the middle point. You move down a little bit, then you move up a little bit. Make sure that dividing is what's in the middle. I don't know if it makes sense. Like this is our middle point. You move down before you start. So right now I'm going to place it on her head now, holding my points. Then I'm going to move an inch inside my pleats. You can make these pleats, if you like, you can make these pleats on your body, or you can make it on her head. So anyone you prefer, anyone that works for you. So let me just place it on her head now. I'm going to make like 5 pleats. Now I'm going to make 4 more pleats. 1. Use your hand to clip. Use this hand, this thumb to clip it, and use this one inside to be moving it. 2. That's 3 now. 4, and then the last one, 5. So right now I have 5 words. Pleats. So this is a center view ace scaling. The shorter one is going to be on the ear, and the longer one is going to be at the back of the ear, like this. So this is how I'm going to place it. When I hold this side on, I'm going to ask her to hold down this side. So remember, the shorter one on the ear and the longer one at the back of the ear. So when she's holding it now, you're going to trace it completely. Make sure everything is laid down properly. Put this one on top. I'm going to move over to this side now. I'm going to extend this side. Make sure you pick everything accordingly. Don't miss one pleat. 5 complete. Make sure it's what? Laid down flat. I hope you can see. So this shorter one is right on her ear, as so. Then the longer one is at the back of her ear. So right now she's going to come to the back. So right now she's at the back. I'm going to trace it. Trace both hands. Then you collect this one too. You trace it properly as well. Make sure you're not missing any line at all. Hope you're seeing what I'm doing. So you trace it properly. After tracing it, then the shorter one is always going to move up. Make sure that the shorter one goes up in any gele style they are doing. The shorter one is always going up. So now the shorter one is going to go up now, and I'm going to do what? Cross it over. Now give her to go. Hold the shorter one. Leave that one. See what you're holding. So I'm going to take that shorter flap now. I'm going to do what? Cross it over. I'm going to fold 1 inch inside like this. 1 inch. I'm going to fold 1 inch inside. And I'm going to cross it on top of her ear to cover her ear. Then I'll move over like this, making sure that I'm forming that V shape at the center. And then I'm going to make exactly the same things I made. I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are going to make 5 here too. So that's what we are doing now. 1. So make sure that it covers her ear so that it does not move. So I'm going to make extra 2 so that it will be 5 pleats. And then 4. I'm going to take my pin now. Watch how I'm going to pin. I'm going to extend this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to hold the 6th one now. And I'm going to put my pin. When you are pinning, make sure it enters and do what? Comes back outside as well. So if you feel like it's not tight enough, you can always hold it with extra things. Now I'm going to take the longer flap now. Like this. And I'm going to do this, cross it over. Together. Cross it on top. Using this hand to secure this one down here. Then I'll continue making this thing. So I'll pick the first one. I'll pick the first piece to extend and then still use this thumb to be holding. And I'll pick another one. That's the second one. Make sure everything covers our ear. And remember, when you are done with the base pleats, you start making the final flap. Place the pleats on top of each other. I always say this, place it on top of each other. Don't go and be making it as you did with the base. Don't go and be moving it as you did with the base. When you are done with the base, the last flap they are going to do, be placing the pleats on top of each other. So I did 1, 2, 3 already. So I'm going to hold down these 3 first pleats now. I'm going to extend it here. Properly on top of her ear. Then she's going to turn to the back now. So right now she's at the back. She's at the back right now. That first 3, 1, you're going to extend it to the back. 1, 2, 3. You trace it properly. Hope you are seeing it. The first 3 base, the first 3 pleats we made. That's what I'm still holding now. You're going to take some part of the gele and then hold it down with that first 3. Then you do what? You pin. So right now she's at the front. We are going to continue making our pleats. So I'm going to start picking the pin now. If I pick, I'll make sure I extend it to the back. taking my pleats now. See what we have? We have one more layer and then almost half of the pleat. So we are going to pick almost at the end of the second pleat. I continue picking. We now start making our pleats bigger in the middle, and then as we move down we lessen it. Let me show you what I mean. Like when you pick big in the middle, this is big now, look at the space in between, it's big. So as you are moving down, you reduce the space in between it. I hope you understand what I'm saying. When you get almost to the end of the second joining, you start this big in the middle, move towards the side, do what? Reduce it. So that is what we are doing right now. Big in the middle, big in the middle. Then I'm moving towards this side now. I'm going to reduce the space. Just use your hand and be moving it to be reducing, and then moving down, then reducing it.
So when I get to the end of the middle part, you will have something like this. Then you start picking your fan. You continue with the small at the down part, and as you move up you increase it. You get what I'm doing? And I'm trying to create that fan now at the side. So this is what the front looks like. I'll adjust the fans that I created at the side, and I'll go back to the other point right now. So I'm going to trace the pleats. You know what we are doing at the other side is picking big at the middle, then as we move down we reduce it. So I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I'm going to do exactly the same process at this side again. I'm going to trace the gele from that big at the middle, moving down. I'm going to be reducing it just exactly as we did at that right hand side. So guys, just watch it closely and you'll see. I start tracing now. I'm tracing every single plate. You have to learn how to trace your plates if you want your gele to always come out fine. You must learn to trace every plate, every single plate. Don't miss one at all. So right now I'm just simply tracing those plates now. Anyone I trace, I'll reduce the gele at the down part. Then as I'm moving up, that space that I left in the middle when I was picking big and small, I'll still leave that space. Then as I'm moving down, I'll reduce it. Watch and see what I'm doing right now. I'm reducing it now. Then as I move up again, I leave that space that was there. So I'm going to trace another pleat again that I made. I'm going to leave the space I left there. Then moving down again, I'm going to reduce it. Hope you understand what I'm doing right now. So I'm going to do the second to the last one again. make sure you hold all your pleats firmly. Don't lose your hand, because if anything should lose, the whole pleat is off. So make sure you still secure it. And then after making your last pleat, you go ahead and trace. Now you still get this triangular shape that we got at that other side, because we started making the fan by the side. Exactly. So this is the shape now that you are going to use. Now this leftover you are going to use and form that fan that you are seeing at that other side. So watch as I'm doing it now. I'll pick small at the down part, and when I move up I'll leave a little bit space. Okay. So as I make my fan, I trace my pleats moving to the back of the head, guys. As I make my fan, I trace my pleats, extend it to the back, then I continue making that fan again by the side. Continue making the fan by the side. I'm going to pick again, small down, big up. As you can see, we're already forming the fan. Then I continue tracing the pleats, everything. Make sure you're tracing everything to the back. Trace to the back. Then I make another one, and I trace to the back again. Then I'm going to pick, I think, the last one now. Okay, but right now I'm tracing down every pleat. I'm tracing it to the back where I can twist it to. I'm tracing it to the back where I can twist it. Okay, so I'm basically going to. As you can see, I'm still securing those fans with everything. I'm using my fingers to hold them down. I'm not letting go of any of the pleats. I'm holding it down. So and I'm going to take one of the materials, then use it to cover the fan from where my thumb is, that one that was going to secure it. Just take one piece of gele material, then cover it, and then you twist it outwards, always move it to the other side, then pinch out a little piece of gele from the base, as so hold it down so that it will not move. Since we're not tying this gele, you're using pin. Make sure that you use enough pin. Just use enough pin and make sure that it's very, very steady and secured. So all I'm doing right now is simply arranging. Arranging is key in tying gele, any gele style that I want to do. Finishing touches, make sure you arrange and make sure every fan is sitting properly. So right now you move to the back and you twist the remaining, the leftover at the back, then pin it down also. Make sure your gele is neat as well at the back, and voila, that's all for this bridal fan gele, or East gele, anyone you want to call it.